Good evening. Welcome to the Town of Bernardston Select Board meeting for Wednesday, December 10th, 2025. We'll call the meeting to order at 6:01 p.m. And just a reminder that this meeting is being broadcast live on BNC TV and live streamed on YouTube. To find BNC TV on YouTube, go to youtube.com and search for Bernardston-Northfield Community Television. This meeting will be available for later viewing by following the link at thetownofbernardston.org. You can also watch channel 1075 on your Comcast dial in Bernardston. We'll start tonight with the warrants. I would entertain a motion for the payroll warrant in the amount of $67,245.38.
So moved.
Second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
I would entertain a motion for the vendor warrant in the amount of $120,855.94.
So moved.
Second.
And just a note on that, the bigger chunks of that payment this week are the Emergency Medical Services third quarter payment of $20,600.25, health insurance premiums of $19,605.25, and Chapter 90 expenses of $10,871.43. Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I would entertain a motion for the regular meeting minutes of November 12th, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Any other discussion or corrections? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Entertain a motion for the special meeting minutes of November 19th, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Entertain a motion for the special meeting minutes of December 3rd, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Entertain a motion for the special meeting minutes of December 7th, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Any other discussion?
Aye.
All-
Sorry.
There you go. All those in favor? Aye. It works.
Aye.
Calendar and announcements. The Efficiency and Regionalization Advisory Committee meeting is scheduled for Thursday, December 11th at 5:30 p.m. at the Leiden Town offices. The Commissioners of the Bernardston Fire and Water District will conduct a public hearing on Thursday, December 11th, 2025 at 6:00 p.m. at the district office located at 295 South Street. And this is to adopt a residential factor for FY 2026 in accordance with the provisions in Mass General Laws, Chapter 58, Section 1A. The new digital navigator for the United Way of Franklin and Hampshire region is offering free tech support and digital skills training at the Bernardston Senior Center on Monday, December 15th from 10 a.m. to noon. This service is provided on the second and fourth Thursdays of the month. The Department of Public Utilities will conduct a virtual public hearing to receive comments on the petition of N-Star Electric Company doing business as Eversource Energy for approval of its 2022 through 2024 three-year energy efficiency plan term report. For details on the Zoom video conferencing meeting, go to the event calendar on the town website at www.townofbernardston.org. The Finance Committee is scheduled to meet on Monday, December 15th at 5:30 p.m. at the Town Hall. The Planning Board is scheduled to meet on Tuesday, December 16th at 4 p.m. at the Town Hall. And as a holiday invitation to sing carols together in the front steps of the historic Bernardston United Church on Sunday, December 21st at 4 p.m. at 49 Church Street in Bernardston. The Congregational Unitarian Society invites the Bernardston community and United Church members to join them for the Vespers and warm up with cookies and cocoa to follow the singing in the Meeting House parlor. Veterans can meet the Upper Pioneer Valley Veterans Services District representative for resource and referral help on Monday, December 22nd at 2 p.m. at the Senior Center. And that's just to show up, Karen, right? Don't have to sign up for that.
Yeah.
The Pioneer Valley Regional School District Budget Subcommittee meeting is scheduled on Monday, December 22nd at the PVRS Library at 6:00 p.m. This meeting holds particular importance for Bernardston residents because the budget decisions made at the district level directly shape both the financial obligations of the town and the educational opportunities available to local students. The town of Bernardston regrets to announce that there will be no winter camp program during the upcoming school winter break from February 16th to the 20th, 2026. This decision is based on compliance with the Massachusetts General Law, Chapter 268A, Sections 20, which governs municipal employee participation in certain activities. At this time, there is no alternative staffing available to operate the camp within the requirements of the law. We understand that winter camp has been a valued opportunity for families and children in our community, and we share in the disappointment of not being able to offer it this year. Thank you for your understanding and continued support of Bernardston's youth programs. Are there any citizens' concerns not already on the agenda? The first appointment, Finance Committee. Come on up. We have to get, see, just Jane, you can't avoid the camera this way. Tyler's got too many cameras now, it doesn't matter.
There's
He
a
gets them
mic
both.
there and there's a mic there, so.
Welcome tonight.
Thank you.
And if you can't tell, the Finance Committee is recruiting members. So if anybody wants to volunteer in the town, they will help train you.
We're gonna
Just-
start a draft pretty soon.
Yeah, there you go. I think you should. Good idea. What can we do tonight?
When we sent out the notice to submit your budget by December 31st, we promised all of the departments and committees that by mid-December, we would tell them what to use as a factor for salaries. And in our meeting last week, we felt that the Finance Committee wants to recommend a 3% cost of living adjustment for everybody. Or increase, however you want to call it. And we hope that the Select Board will agree with us or will increase it.
Yeah, I know we do have a new study coming out sometime in January. That may give us some future guidance, but that's nothing that's gonna happen in 5 minutes after we get it.
No,
So-
I think that's going to fit in with our philosophy of examining one department or committee every year, which we've been doing for, I don't know, probably 10 years.
Right.
I don't think we did one last year, given everything else that was going on. But normally we choose to pick somebody,
Right.
logically pick somebody and adjust to everybody in the department.
Correct. Anybody have any questions?
I think that's a reasonable number.
Yeah, given what we've heard a couple around towns, and that's more actually than some of the local towns that I've talked to.
It's a little bit more than what Social Security is doing, which we felt we wanted to do.
Given the increases in the health insurance premiums.
Well, technically, when things like that increase, it is an increase in your income. But employees don't view it that way usually. Having spent some time in an HR atmosphere, I know that it does get counted from an employer standpoint of what an employee costs. And I hope everybody appreciates that. Let's see, it went up 38% this year, almost. And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw another 20% for next year.
Right.
I know what I'm seeing in my policies as they're coming in, and it's not pretty. You hear about seniors who have to choose between eating and medication. Well, it's eating and insurance policies. Or choose where you're gonna cut. 'Cause so I can feel it for everybody.
Yeah. So you're looking for an official vote tonight, or what are you looking for from us? Or just
Just something so
we
that
agree
at
with you?
least with their budgets, they have something to work with.
And everybody
at this
be on the
point.
same playing field when you get the
Right.
copies of the budgets?
So when I will send out a memo to everybody that I sent one to before.
Okay,
So I will say, that both committees recommend this, as long as you agree.
Yeah, I think that's.
Gonna make a motion?
Yeah, I'll move to agree with the 3%
Second?
increase, whatever you want to call it.
Anybody, any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else for us at this point?
No.
Your budgets are coming in toward the end of the month, right?
Their budgets are due December 31st. I don't know if there's anything in the box tonight, but so far I haven't seen any. There are a couple of capital projections that have not been turned in. I'm going to be letting people know about that too.
Okay.
Because we need to have that up front
Yeah.
for planning.
And it's a police cruiser year, I believe.
It is a police cruiser year, so that's the only thing I really have officially.
And I was asking the other day, and they're into the $60,000, a little bit above that now.
Yeah,
And
it's
you offer
crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. It's, what are you gonna do?
Well, I mean.
And that's at a discount, because they buy them through the state,
know.
you know, it's like,
And that's why we always get this in now, and then as soon as it gets voted at town meeting, the car can actually be ordered.
Yep.
Even though it won't be paid for until fiscal '27.
correct.
We've even taken delivery before July 1
Yep.
in some years, and maybe most years.
True.
But
Just an oddball question. When does the joint meetings of the finance and select board start up?
once I see that we've got the budgets in, so it makes sense,
Yep.
then I'll be
So-
in touch.
In the beginning of the new year?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would say sometime in January, but I don't see any point in setting that up until
So you know.
we have budgets
We
in.
have something to show you.
Yeah,
Okay, sounds good.
unless you
Appreciate it.
just want to come to all of our meetings. I mean, I'm sure you don't
They're
have
pretty
any,
quiet.
you don't have anything else to do. either.
Do you take votes in those meetings that require a quorum?
We're operating on the, what? 100% of the members are present rule.
There you go. It's the best we can do.
Yep,
I mean, the other option is that we just resign too, and,
Probably not a good idea.
no,
well, you guys would get to do everything.
we'd appreciate it if you'd stay on.
Help us find some new members.
But to reiterate,
Ken
Brian's,
has given me
Yes.
a couple names over the past year, but
Nobody wins.
unfortunately, they tell him they're
Actually-
interested in.
That you came through Jennifer,
Yeah,
but to my wife, to me, to her.
right,
Yeah. Yep.
but that was
Bounced
a
around.
couple of years ago.
Yeah. So what have you done for me lately?
Exactly,
Right.
because they have said to me that, yes, they told you they were interested, but not yet, because,
Anybody in long distance past that you might revisit
well, I have tried a couple of those, and,
in no go?
yeah,
Yeah. All right.
and, yeah,
She had somebody in mind, but she's afraid to take another no.
yeah, I'm at the point
She's
where
afraid.
you can't handle the
I
rejection
can't
anymore.
handle any more rejection.
In
No,
the
even though that it's never just a flat no, there are always
To drag you
very
on.
good reasons where they
Yeah.
drag us on for
I get it.
months.
in the clerk's database of the census, do we include what our occupation is
If they give it to us,
if they give it to us?
yeah.
Is there a way to scan that with your eyeballs and say somebody with a finance background or that might?
She gave me the street list, and that's on the street list,
Okay,
Oh, it is? Okay.
good.
right?
Yes.
Okay. Just looking for ways
So-
to
I
scare
know.
up some.
I could do-
We're really easy to work with.
Yeah, and really, I mean, it's a busy season, and then it's kind of
Right.
Not so busy.
not laid back, but a little bit less
It's
busy.
winter time, what else do people have to do
Right.
in the winter
Right, that's when the bulk of the work is really,
Right.
in the first of the year till April. The biggest piece of it, right?
March.
Till the town meeting.
Yeah, March.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
The only other thing I saw you had on here, the annual meeting, and I know I got an email about when I thought that should be. And while I agree that it would be nice to.
Let's move that one right up. We'll start talking about that right now. We'll do a little bit
Go
out of
for
order
it.
while you're here. So continue, go ahead.
If it's scheduled for April, I think we might have to have a split meeting in order to be able to do the finances efficiently and properly. You know, last year, we didn't know what our cherry sheet was gonna say that
Late.
early. It was
Very
late
late.
in May.
Yeah.
And just all things that are going on with finances and with costs. I'm concerned that it would make a really tight schedule for getting the budget done. And so I don't want to say don't have it in April, but I'm saying many towns do that. Some towns do it always. They take care of all the business items in one meeting and all the financial items in a later meeting. And we haven't done that, but we might have to consider it this year.
Well, if we shot for the end of April.
The other option is that the person whose term is ending would re-up for another 3 years.
Sure.
Oh, good, he accepted.
Yeah.
There you go.
On camera.
Oh, I was gonna come help you guys out.
There you go.
That's what you get for stealing.
But if we did
I heard an affirmative response.
tentatively schedule the
Thank you for stealing
29th
you.
of April, and we can still split it as long as we do it before we lock down the warrant,
Right.
right?
Yeah, because when, it's not just when you choose the 29th of April, that doesn't mean that everything has to be ready for the 29th of
Right.
April. Everything has to be
Backs
backed
up.
off that date.
Yeah. Petitioned articles, all that stuff. Because you need a couple weeks anyway, Chris, right, for a petitioned article. I forget the dates with that. But
At least a month before for
That's the,
petition.
yeah, that comes way before anyways.
Right, yeah.
And the petitions are actually petitions for the select board to act on.
But I mean, you have to verify the signatures,
Oh, the
and everything,
signatures,
right?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, there would be a deadline, and we already have.
We already set the
petitions up
deadline,
with
yeah,
deadlines.
even though, yes, town meeting's not set yet, but we can still
we can-
set a
that's
deadline.
okay to do.
Right,
Why is the annual election on May 4th? Has to be? Or
Yes.
that's when it always is,
It's
yeah.
mandated, it's
Yeah.
town bylaw now.
So it says
That will
what?
always be the first Monday in May,
Okay,
I think,
so
that's the why.
unless you wanna have, put another article on the town warrant and change that for another year, this coming year.
But this year, it's stuck
Yeah.
on May 4th.
Yeah.
Okay?
So I just want to make one point if I could.
Sure.
So, yes, Brian would be the one kind of running the meeting, but really the town moderator runs the town meeting.
Yes,
It's-
but.
You guys do your report.
Correct.
that's
just
not
saying.
that's not the reason it started.
It's what?
That is not the reason it started. The reason it started was so that when the taxpayers at the meeting had questions, all three selectmen
Can
would be
participate.
able to answer questions. They would have been participants for at least 3 years and know what was going on. Where if you have two incumbents and the brand-new person who has just been elected a few weeks before may not be up to speed on some things. And that was why it was started.
Yeah, that happened to me coming on.
Yeah.
I was elected, and then 4 days later, we had town meeting. It was like,
You're in the
I know, I
I
headlights.
don't know anything.
I mean, luckily
Anyhow.
that year, I went to a lot of your meetings knowing I was coming on. But
Right,
if a person doesn't want to do that,
I know. And sometimes people address a question directly to one of the selectmen and they don't think about the fact that, oh, he only has 2 weeks' experience, he's not gonna know the answer to this question.
That makes sense.
So what's everybody think we're safer to try to do? The set one,
One meeting, middle May.
middle May?
Disagree completely. I'd want it in April. I know it's a strain on the finance committee to get all the numbers pulled together, but after the election, then we've lost.
We can tentatively schedule it for the 29th right now of April, right? And then work toward that goal to see what happens.
Well, we can decide about splitting it,
Hard to
I
get
think,
people to
you
come
know,
out
and
Yeah,
it-
twice.
and it's
Yeah.
not, if the finance committee had all the numbers to work with, we wouldn't have any problem meeting an April deadline. But we don't have the numbers.
Right. And part of that comes from the state. It's not just
Our departments and
departments,
committees,
yeah,
correct.
right.
Right.
Okay.
So even like in middle of May, you may not have everything you need either. Is that what you're saying? Like a few more weeks
Last-
wouldn't be helpful either.
Oh, every week would be helpful.
Any week, okay.
How does Northfield get theirs?
Northfield has done a split.
No, how does Northfield do their meetings so much earlier than we do and get away with it without the state?
They probably just guessed at it, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what they do.
Because
You'll have to ask them.
they brag about having it early.
Well, their meeting is set by their town bylaws, so they don't have a choice anyway.
Okay.
I just think, having
Ours
two
is
meetings,
that
Yeah,
you
it's
guys select the date.
that's gonna be difficult, but,
And it's a good point Ken makes. If we have trouble enough getting people to come to one meeting,
yeah, two.
never mind two.
I think I've said this on screen before, but I'm gonna say it again. We were doing some research back into town records a little while ago, and I was in the vault at the library looking at minutes from previous meetings, trying to find the item we were searching for. And in 1972, the annual town meeting started at 8 p.m.
Past my
and
bedtime.
ended at just before midnight. I've forgotten the exact minutes, like let's say 11:49, and had 237 people in attendance.
Must
Was
have been
that
voting.
after the election too?
Well, that,
Did they hold it the same day as the election?
I don't remember
You
that,
remember.
that's not what I was
Some
looking at.
towns do that.
But my thought was, back then, there were a lot of farmers, there were a lot of people milking cows, and 8 o'clock made a heck of a lot more sense to them than in the middle of milking.
Then again, the midnight, they just get
Yeah,
home and they
hated
got to
that.
wake up again to milk the cows
Well,
again.
have
Well,
supper
but
and
That
go.
was their commitment to the town for that
Yeah.
one time a year.
I just think too, we have a lot of knowledge about the split maybe, but I think it might could be confusing.
There's not that much other business other than the
And we're-
numbers. Our annual meeting is a lot about the numbers.
Well, you better look at a few warrants.
What was last year's warrant? It was to add a second meeting in October. That was what took the most time.
Is there any feel, Chris, that you know of as a planning board planning to make any bylaw changes or
Probably.
additions? So that usually
They're-
adds to the
they're
length of
working on
it. Okay.
different ones.
I thought they were.
Yeah.
They're aware of the date
Yeah.
setting though. They're tracking that,
Yeah, 'cause
They're-
they have to do a public hearing
Right.
before they can.
that's why it's good
get
to
those
set it,
out
because a lot of people have a lot of
anyway.
things that they need to do.
Wait, you want to shoot for the 29th?
Yes,
We'll try it.
April 29th? See what happens?
And that's a day of
Wouldn't be the
week.
first time we changed it at last month,
it is a select board meeting date.
is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
good, that's
Oh,
perfect.
that's fine. That has happened before.
Yeah,
and
that's perfect.
You schedule it for an hour and a half before the town meeting.
You're there anyways.
Yep.
So that would be reserve the TVRS.
So is it a 6 o'clock show? Start time?
No.
I'm sorry?
It's
4.
not that early. 7, isn't it?
I don't remember. Look at
Usually
them all.
7.
Okay, 7
That's
o'clock.
what it had been.
I'm not saying it should be that time, I'm asking what time do you want it? And then, is it PDRS again? Or the farm table?
We had a lot more people at the farm table. I don't
Yeah.
know why that was.
I don't know, did it feel like there was a lot more because it was smaller? Or was
Yeah.
it the same number?
Well, last time we had.
I don't know if they're
an
gonna
annual
be,
meeting on a
open.
Saturday. Remember, we tried it on Saturday?
quite honest.
We had, what, 46
That
people?
doesn't-
I
Yeah,
think,
it
is
was
what we
disappointing
had.
turnout.
So
Yeah.
I think we're better off doing it in the evening.
I mean, not that it's the only consideration, but it's definitely easier for Tyler at Pioneer.
Oh, yep.
And,
At farm table.
we gotta see if there's a school activity, because I gotta put a usage form in for it now.
Much better quality to get out of it,
Yeah.
just because of your
Between the
son
farm table and
in the school, Pioneer.
oh yeah.
Right?
The
It's like
equipment's
night and
already
day.
there.
And the farm table may not be open, you know, we don't know, right?
Well, I think the school is a good choice.
Yeah, all right, so PDRS,
Which
29
the weather's
April,
different, but-
7 o'clock.
Be there.
Be there, be square.
And so do you want to set you guys have already talked about when petitioned articles are
1
due?
April's the cutoff
So
for petition
April
articles.
1st, 2026 is the cutoff for petitioned articles.
Yep,
Is that soon enough?
yeah,
They would all have to be approved by Donna.
yeah, it's a month before, a whole month,
Yeah, and annual town meeting has to be posted 7 days prior,
yeah,
the warrant. So that gives her about 3 weeks to
yeah.
finalize, get things back from Donna.
Okay.
Donna's real quick, believe, we should make, you know, with that too, in my couple years, she's been, a good. The turnaround's been like 72 hours when I give her the warrant.
Okay.
It's a special, it's different articles or special articles that slow her down.
Yeah, and we probably have a few of those.
Like the building one, you could give her way ahead of time.
Right, yeah. All
Okay.
right,
So we'll
29
call it the
April.
29th of April, 2026, at Pioneer, 7 PM.
All right, thank you.
And to reiterate your point, in the beginning of this discussion, please come aboard and help the finance committee.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
Please.
We need your help.
We'll do our best.
It's pretty important for the town.
It absolutely is.
It's an awesome checks and balances for this board. It really is.
Well, it's nice that they trust the two of us this much.
Right.
However,
A lot of pressure, though.
it
It's a
is.
lot of pressure.
It is. Yeah.
It's hard to spread the work
Right.
when
Right.
there's only two of us to
Yeah. Who
spread.
takes minutes, right?
And she even felt guilty about that. But I think I should start switching with you and do a minute. I got it.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank you.
See you in January.
All right.
Yes. Okay, what do we have? Disband the Tax Work-Off Program Committee. Bernardston Select Board has reviewed the activities of the Tax Work-Off Program Committee. The committee has successfully completed the work for which it was established, and its responsibilities have been fulfilled. Therefore, I entertain a motion to disband the Tax Work-Off Program Committee effective December 10th, 2025. Oversight of any residual administrative matters related to the program will be managed directly by the Select Board. Committee records and documentation should be transferred to the Town Administrator's Office no later than January 7th, 2026.
So moved.
Oh, yeah, you're on it. Second.
I
I'll
gotta
second
recuse
that
myself.
disbandment of it. And just for discussion, this board wants to extend a sincere appreciation to all the members of that committee for the dedicated service. Your efforts have ensured the program's success and provided meaningful opportunities for residents, leaving a lasting and positive impact on the community. They did a lot of work. They had a turnover of the chair partway through it.
Yep.
New chair stepped in. They continued on with their work. They got the program established. They had names have come into it, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So that selection process is ongoing.
That's already,
All done?
well, yeah, we made our recommendation, yeah.
Perfect.
So does this mean that you have to appoint another committee next year?
Right.
And we'll
Yep.
need to approve those minutes that you, from the last meeting, remember? We were gonna do that here, I thought.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
You have any other discussion?
Nope.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Again, I abstained.
Mr. Chairman,
Yep.
back up a page. Go back.
Back up a page.
New business.
Ooh,
First item.
good call. Good call.
What'd we miss?
I missed the first one under new business. I was wondering why I turned the page.
I didn't know what you were doing, but
didn't either.
I was waiting, I thought you had a plan.
No, good call. Let's back up one where we're supposed to be. Fiscal year 26 auto resale licenses. I'd entertain a motion to approve the following used car dealers licenses in accordance with the provisions of Chapter 140 of the Massachusetts General Laws with the amendments thereto. For Russell's Repair, Bernardston Auto Wrecking Company, Pioneer Valley Tire, Daynault Auto Sales, and Beckwith's. Licenses must be posted in a conspicuous place upon the premises and expires on December 31st, 2026.
So moved.
Second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 2026 holiday holidays. I entertain a motion to approve the following list of holidays that will be observed for calendar year 2026. Exceptions due to work responsibilities will be made on an individual basis with prior approval from the select board. So the dates are New Year's Day, which is Thursday, January 1st. Martin Luther King Day, Monday, January 19th. President's Day, Monday, February 16th. Patriots Day, Monday, April 20th. Memorial Day, Monday, May 25th. Juneteenth, Wednesday, June 19th. Independence Day, Thursday, July 2nd. Labor Day, Monday, September 7th. Columbus Day, Monday, October 12th. Veterans Day, Wednesday, November 11th. Thanksgiving, Thursday, November 26th. And Christmas, Thursday, December 24th.
So moved.
Christmas is on the 25th.
Right, but it's a Friday. and
These
town
are the
hall's
observed.
closed, So you're,
Observe it.
it's observing it on the
And
24th.
Independence Day is July 4th, but this
Yep.
is the observed
Yes.
day.
And Veterans Day is always on the day.
All.
Always. Yep.
Would you like to second that, sir? or
Second.
not really? Any other
In
discussion?
the good old days, it used to be 10 days, and now we're up to 12.
Yeah.
You looked a little confused for a second there.
No.
I think you're missing one.
We have 12. We don't need 13. It's bad enough we got
Bad
12.
number.
What was the new one last year?
Juneteenth was the newest one.
Yeah, and Patriots Day was the one after that, or before that, and then the regular standard.
I thought we had always observed Patriots
Huh.
Day.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's the same sheet as last year with,
Yeah, I think
Just
it's
the dates changed.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just think the new one's Juneteenth, right? That's the newest one.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Open Space and Recreation Committee appointments. I would entertain a motion to appoint the following members to the Open Space and Recreation Committee effective December 10th, 2025. Pam Nuovo, David Nussbaum, and Jennifer Moore.
So moved.
Second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you to those three.
Mm-hmm.
We have a Historical Commission appointment. I would entertain a motion to appoint Marvin Shedd to the Historical Commission effective December 10th, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Any other discussion?
Spectacular.
Absolutely. Good man. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Annual town meeting we did. Okay, here we go. The EPP policy, the Environmental Preferable Procurement Policy. It's a tough one to say.
Yeah.
The Massachusetts Department of Environmental Protection sent an email on November 17th reminding municipalities of the minimum eligibility requirements for the spring 2026 Sustainable Materials Recovery Program, known as the SMRP, grant round. To qualify, towns must adopt and upload a new environmental preferable procurement or sustainable purchasing policy by June 1st, 2026. This new policy replaces the prior, in quotes, buy recycled policy notification requirement and must include commitments to purchasing environmentally preferable products and services, reducing waste through reuse and durable goods, and adhering to federal recycled content guidelines. The policy must be formally approved by the select board before submission. I would entertain a motion to adopt the new environmental preferable procurement policy effective December 10th, 2025, as written, replacing the buy recycled policy notification policy dated December 17th, 1997.
Wow. That's a whole lot of mouthful there.
Yeah.
So who prepared this new policy?
Karen and Brian have been working on it.
Yes.
Brian Minor.
Brian Minor, yes, good thing. You wanna,
Oh, sorry, so moved, sorry.
Second.
and this is not much different than the old, it's things like when we buy Jane a recycled paper for the copier out of the RDP funds, that's the program. Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Calendar year 2026 entertainment licenses, that time of year for all the licenses. I would entertain a motion to hereby grant entertainment licenses to Crumpin Fox and Zeke's Roadhouse Grill, The Farm Table, and Incandescent Brewing Company for the purpose of hosting events for public or private gatherings in excess of 100 persons, issued December 10th, 2025. This license expires on December 31st, 2026, unless sooner suspended or revoked.
So moved.
Second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
The Bernardston-Northfield 2025 third-party inspection report, which we just received. I would entertain a motion to accept the Massachusetts Department of Environmental Protection Bureau of Waste Prevention Solid Waste Management third-party inspection report and the corrective action plan and schedule submitted by Mark Popham as written.
So moved.
Second.
Just a little discussion there. It did have two areas to remediate. One where a rodent has burrowed into the enclosure. They would like that filled in. And there's one small washout. The highway crew has been informed of them, and they were reviewing what they're gonna do today when they walked around over there. So not gonna be an issue to comply with what they're telling us we have to comply with. All those in favor?
Aye.
We have an employee time off request. I'd entertain a motion to approve the employee time off request. I assume everybody saw it.
Yep. So moved.
Second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Reappointment of election workers. I would entertain a motion to reappoint the following election poll workers for a one-year term from January 1st, 2026 through December 31st, 2026. Wardens. Paul Abbey and Jeanette Page.
Janet.
Janet Page. Justin Beckwith.
Judith.
Judith, is that what it says?
No, I think
It says Jusith.
that was, I was
Judith.
testing you.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Judith Beckwith, plus it was on the crease of my paper. Beth Gilden Watrous, Donald LaCoy, Susan LaCoy, Louise, yeah, I'm messing them all up. Lagoy, Legee, Anne Marie Mallon, Carly Nardowitz, and Donna Newton.
You missed Norman LaCoy.
It's not on here, but it's on here.
Oh,
Oh,
again, another
and Norman
test.
LaCoy.
Thank you. Read the paper, Brian, in your book. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We're good.
You're gonna make him read the whole list again, just
No
for
way.
fun?
No way. We added that one Brian said.
Norman LaCoy.
We added Norman LaCoy.
Yes. So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Get away from that one as quick as we can.
Whew, that was a rough one.
Where are we at? Other business. Massachusetts Community Development Block Grant Program Extension. I would entertain a motion to approve the Massachusetts Community Development Block Grant Extension Program extension to June 20th, 2026.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
That just allows us to continue the CBDG grant.
And Sharon Pleasant from the Regional Housing Authority, Brian's been out, she sent this over today. Just
Perfect.
so- and since we're,
The next one's the big one.
that's the big one too.
the contractor to get
Right,
paid.
because they have to get paid, yes.
Authorization to distribute funds to Baker Excavating. Baker Excavating, contractor of the Bernardston Country Estates Sanitary Sewer Replacement Project, submitted a request for payment from the FY 22-23 CDBG grant funds in the amount of $123,849.13. The Housing and Redevelopment Authority cannot pay the contractor without the select board approval. I would entertain a motion to approve their requisition for payment in the amount of $123,849.13 for general construction services, site demolition, earthwork, and electrical for the period up to October 31st, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
And that's all been vetted by the Regional Housing Authority to tell us that that's in good order to pay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And we have no town administrator's report. I just want to add a couple things toward the end here. Karen sent us all a copy of the select board's budget in an email.
Yep.
If we could all give that a look, if you see some abnormality or something that doesn't look right, if you can shoot her an email.
If not, she can submit it to finance.
Right, and then we'll go from there. So that's in all our inboxes. And I just want to announce publicly that we had a previous meeting that was not televised where we set the tax rate. The assessors came and met with us. They asked that we approve a single tax rate. And they said that valuations in town remained steady. So there was no big increase in valuations. So their recommendation, which we adopted, was the tax rate to go up 93 cents from last year. So the new tax rate will be $15.20. Just so everybody in TV land can hear that, because it was a non-televised meeting we had. Anybody have anything else to add about anything in particular?
Just a happy wish everybody a happy
Yeah.
holidays.
Happy
and
holidays. We
Thanks
don't-
for everything.
We don't meet on Christmas Eve. We'll sign the warrant so folks can get paid and whatnot, but this is our last
Meeting till
televised
January
meeting
7th.
until January, right?
January 7th,
So
yeah.
we'll see you all next year.
Yeah, so make a motion.
I move we adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, thank you.
Aye.